every week I sit down and these guys have absolutely no idea who we're talking about. So I would actually like you guys just to give them a round of applause. Because
I thought we were applauding them because we don't know who they are.
What you hear on the show is those guys totally off the cuff. They have no idea. I, on the other hand, I have no excuse. I plan the whole show out. I even write all my points out. Like, I have no excuse. But I wanted to throw it to you guys if there was any teams you would want us to talk about tonight. So we might take 2 teams and go from there. So, anyone?
Grizzlies.
Ooh, my man. All right.
How much is he paying you?
No. I actually just mentioned before that I thought the Grizzlies probably were a little bit stiff last year. And I reckon
Ouch, injuries, man.
they're going to go all the way this year.
Grizzlies. Are they the real deal? Are they the contenders for the title?
I'm not convinced with their bench, but I really like them. And
Bayless, Spates, they get Arthur back.
Zebo fit.
Zebo!
Spates and Bayless don't.
Zebo couldn't
really
jump over
excite
that
me.
rug. Yet Zebo is...
He'd clip his toes on that rug.
He would.
Still get 20 forwards.
Contenders?
No.
No.
I like them, but they're not.
They've got to get through the Thunder and the Spurs, and I just don't see it happening this season.
Well, look...
They get past the Spurs, don't you?
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. That Spurs team's playing pretty well right now. And
Oh, they're playing well, but they've done this the last 2 or 3 years.
I jumped back to that Spurs game we're seeing, only last week. I mean...
What happens if
it did go to
the
OT,
Lakers click? What happens if come March, Lakers are firing on all cylinders, the Thunder are still rolling, the Spurs are good, the Clippers somehow put it together?
That happens every podcast is a Laker podcast.
Do you think we're going to end up talking about the Grizzlies as being contenders? Do you see
think
them as
so.
being top 3, top 5?
Look, going into this season, I was worried
top
about
1?
the bench. I
You
wasn't...
did say they had the best centre in basketball.
Yeah, you did. You did say that.
Marcus All.
You're wrong,
I'm
but
standing
you
by
said
it. No. What? No.
Your lists were shocking, actually.
Look,
Give yourself
Did you
another
just go see
bone
his
bar.
list? Oh. Just go home and just
I had my
shred
reasons,
him or
though.
something.
It was legitimate. I put the formula out on the table, and that's where it led me. All signs point to yes.
Kalen even called you out on Facebook and said your list made a shocking.
No, not the list. Just certain picks at certain spots. Look, I think come playoffs, this Grizz team is going to come pretty damn close. I don't know about NBA Finals though, but
Zebo needs to capture that form he had against the Spurs a couple of years ago.
did you see his game the other day?
Yeah, it was good. Very good.
No.
Oh, what do we have? 38.
Good.
It was great. It was great. Heck.
It was
38?
great. Yeah.
20.
Yeah. He had a big
It's
game.
not bad. It's good.
Big game. No, really? No. All
You shattered.
right, we'll take one more team, guys. Boston. All right. Celtics.
Need Kenyon Martin.
Did the kick in the bum from Doc Rivers, did it turn this team around? Are we seeing signs of life? I'm not so convinced come playoff time that this team has got...
Yeah.
It's not that they don't have a deep team. It's just, I don't know how locked in they are. And I'm not talking KG. I'm not talking, I'm not talking Rondo. I'm not talking that Paul Pierce, the truth. But, some of those new guys they brought in, I don't know, man. They don't seem... I'm not convinced by Jason Terry. I don't know how locked in these guys. I don't know how bad they really want it.
I don't think you have to worry about Jason Terry. Maybe Courtney Lee you'd have to worry about a bit. But they need... Rebounding is what's killing them the most.
Yeah.
I think, anyway.
Solinger looks good on the upside.
He's not too
bringing
bad,
the rookie. Look, apparently they're worried about bringing in Kenyon Martin.
Because of his attitude or something?
Because of the whole attitude thing. But
He's fine.
I think they actually need that toughness.
Yeah, they do. Especially if you're going to play KG at centre, which I can't stand, but if you
Look, he's...
maybe play Martin.
He plays... At this stage in his career, KG, as great as he is, as great as he was, he's most productive at that centre spot. Love it or hate it. He's not that young guy who can just climb over guys now. Big tip dunks, catch him at the waist. He's not that guy anymore. Like you basically rarely see him dunk anymore. But I mean, just head smart.
Yeah, he doesn't really have to though. I mean, Rondo's getting him open. He just hits that J.
Don't you feel like it's kind of the evolution of his game though? Like, with the age, with the loss of it, you kind of just get a little bit wiser.
They all do it. Carl Malone was taking jump shots when he was, 36, 37. They can't take the pounding inside anymore. It just takes too much out of him. But
BG, you're a little too quiet.
Well, I'm just worried that you guys are discussing the Celtics when this isn't 2010 anymore. They're trying to run the same team, the same system, and it's just not working. I mean, their expiration date, I think, has been reached, and it pains me to say it, but I think they need a major overhaul. And as long as they've got Rondo running the same way Rondo's going to run that team, they just don't reach the level of success I think they're all gunning for. They don't have the weapons that they used to have. Pierce isn't as amazing as, or at least not as consistently amazing as what we're used to seeing.
Yeah.
KG's on the decline. They don't have any real size. They get killed on the boards, and they struggle to score.
Yeah.
And the East is, got some real powerhouse teams on the rise. I think you need to start worrying about Brooklyn. The Knicks are legitimately better. The Hawks and Pacers, may end up in Philadelphia may end up figuring it out.
Yeah.
The Heat's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. Boston's sixth best now in the East?
Yeah.
It just sort of seems like they're trying to win with a formula that's no longer, a key to success.
Angel make a move. I'm tipping.
Right, but they need a major move. But then who do you shop? It sounds like KG or Pierce have to go in order for this team to get what they want in return.
Do you think they regret the Ray Allen move now? I mean, look, he's just killing it in Miami right now.
Yeah, but he's in a specialty position.
Well, look, he was in a specialty position in Boston.
No, a little bit more responsibility.
Look, he might be getting better looks just because of the attention that guys like LeBron, drags out. But man, he's getting
maybe you could see the ship was sinking and jumped before it went down.
Yeah,
I know I would. Hell yeah.
You sellout.
That's why next week I'm announcing my new podcast.
It's the BG show with BG, and BG. So
it's a triple threat.
So come playoff time, we'll wrap Boston up now. Come playoff time, how far do you see him going? Do you see him get out the first round, second round?
I think they're going to improve. Doc Rivers' coach team will improve. They've got enough talent to get to second round.
I mean, we've seen this in the past with Boston.
Yeah, they've done it
slow
before.
starts, turn it on.
Or just sluggish regular seasons.
I think you touched on it a couple of shows ago, though. I don't know if they've... I think this might be the year that, they can't turn it around.
Yeah, they'll get bounced in the first round.
Yeah.
Unless they can get home court advantage, which is going to be an uphill battle for them all year long.
Yep.
Rondo's going to have to be the MVP for that to happen. And if he keeps getting into fights with Kardashian's ex-husband, it's just not going to happen.
He won that fight.
Blow. Well, guys, of course, you can catch all the banter, all the madness on the website, www.CRTSDE.com. The show is available on PodOmatic and iTunes, and we're also online on Facebook. One slip up. That's one slip up. We're available on...
No one will notice. We'll edit this one out.
Yeah, we'll edit this out. It's all good.
Yeah.
Available on Facebook, all caps courtside. I want to thank all of you guys for showing your support and coming out and seeing us live. 100 shows. In the bag. Guys, I put it to the boards before we wrap it up. Just some questions from the members that we can read out. And this one comes from Adam Ryan. Favourite player, any era?
For me, Dennis Rodman in the Bulls era.
Yeah?
When he was in double team with Van Damme.
Why you laugh? No.
It's when he played for Dallas, right? That was the year. That was a good year.
Look, I love watching Dennis Rodman. How many times did I say to this guy here, I'd rather watch Rodman get 25 rebounds than Jordan score 50. Just love the guy.
BG, favourite player, any era?
I probably have you to thank for this one, Hank, because I think you're the one who got me started in this whole craze that is basketball. But I'll probably have to say Dominique Wilkins.
Neek.
I think the Human Highlight film just is the reason that I think I fell in love with the game. And it was always good because Jordan was the beloved, so I loved going for the underdog.
Yeah.
And I love watching their duels, dunk comps, regular season. They didn't get to play enough, I don't feel, against each other in the postseason, but it crushed me. Absolutely crushed me. I was inconsolable for weeks when he got sent to the Clippers.
Yes.
At the time when the Clippers were, better off playing in Siberia.
Yeah. Look, for me, favourite player, any era. I mean, you can't go past MJ, right? I mean...
We just did.
Well, it's because sometimes some of your comments are questionable, and I edit those ones out.
Again, have you seen your list?
Well, like, I can't go past MJ. I think he's the greatest of all time. I even watch the highlights. Like, go home, watch him now. You'll just be scratching your head. Like, the guys that are in the league now all grew up. Actually, maybe not all of them grew up watching him play. Maybe we're starting to get past that generation now. But yeah, I think for a lot of us in here, especially, he went without saying. If I had to pick another player, though, if MJ
ask the room who's here because of MJ.
Who started watching basketball because of Jordan? Yep.
Anyone not putting up your hand, you're going to be asked to leave.
If I had to pick another player, though, because MJ kind of goes without saying, I feel, I'm going to go with Jalen Rose, man. What? Yeah. Hey, that's my line. I used to sit up late, very late, and watch NCAA ball, and at the time, the Fab Five were on their roll. And this kid, this cocky kid from...
black socks, black sneakers.
Yeah, man, bald head.
Yeah.
Man, I wanted to be him so bad. But I wasn't.
That worked out.
Yeah. Look, another question comes from Coach Carlos, who runs our fantasy podcast. Big shout out to Carlos. Which NBA player is your least favourite to watch?
Oh, wow.
Least favourite. Least favourite.
Least favourite.
Can't stand him. I think you talked about him the other day, actually.
Did I refresh on... Oh, yeah, thanks. Thanks for refreshing my memory.
You talked about this guy for 8 minutes straight without breathing.
It's got to be Matt Barnes. Without a doubt. Does nothing at the Lakers, goes to the Clippers, kills
He's
it.
just misunderstood, man. He's just misunderstood.
I'm right, aren't I? Yeah.
He gave LA the biggest zing.
Don't even talk about him anymore. He's dead to me.
Dead to you?
He's dead to me.
BG, least favourite player to watch?
For me... No, I wish it was Zebo. I guess, being a Dominique fan, I got to a point where I just got bored out of my mind watching the Jazz win and hated Karl Malone and hated everything about him. And just hated the fact that they always beat my team and really couldn't take the fact that he was successful late in his career when everyone else had already sort of, hung up the boots. And he talked about himself in third person, and he drove a Mack truck, and he did everything that was anti-basketball to me in the mid-90s.
What does Charles Barkley say? He's the blackest redneck?
Yeah.
Something like that.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Sounds like something you'd say, right?
Yeah. Malone spoke out about Magic and HOV and how he wouldn't play with them, and Malone, everything about him rubbed me the wrong way, but and now he's got a really lame statue outside of their home court. So
I totally agree, but you know what? Nowadays, if I see a Stockton jersey, that's pretty cool. If I see that Stockton, and I always have that throwback to that Stockton-Malone combo.
Stockton's inoffensive, he's neutral. But Malone, come on, man.
I hated them all. I hated all those Utah guys.
He had the worst...
I hated Greg Foster, I hated Ostertag.
But the worst signature dunk in the history of basketball.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Putting your hand behind your head's not a signature.
You can't hate watching Karl Malone.
For me, least favourite player to watch, it's actually a guy that's in the league today. And least favourite because I get so mad. And that's DeMarcus Cousins. That kid has so much potential, and I watch him, and he sulks. I know. Look, potential-wise,
I'm telling you,
he drives me nuts.
Personal.
It's personal. He's right.
It's not personal.
It is personal. You call him out.
I just hate him. Is that personal?
It's not personal.
It's not personal.
Last question, guys. This comes from Brenton Cunningham. Are the Pelicans the 2015 NBA champions?
There's only one guy in this room who believes that.
What would it take?
We'll never see one.
The Lakers to swap jerseys, or?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Ouch.
Is LeBron going to sign
Zing!
with them? I mean, they got nothing.
No one's going to sign at Pelican Land, mate.
They're going to want to hide inside their own beaks. They've got
If
nothing.
you got a choice, Lakers or Pelicans, and you're a free agent, where are you going to go?
You go to Europe.
Go to Europe, that's it.
That's where the money is, right? Well, guys, thanks again for joining us on this night. Just some thank yous for the night and making this happen. Of course, I want to thank my co-host, BG, Vince Germano, who, I don't know, I don't think we get to 100, but it's been a pretty good ride, a lot of fun, a lot of late nights editing and recording.
Why didn't you think we'd get to 100?
Hey?
Why didn't you think we'd get to 100?
I don't know, I just had my doubts. We'd be like number 11 on my list. I want to thank Day One Wear for the tees. Mark Antonora, big thank you. Yeah, you know. Chris, rookie, thank you. This night would not have happened without this guy. David Ford, take a bow, my friends. Could not have done this without you. And last but not least, I just want to thank my girlfriend, Lindsay, for letting me make 100 shows and putting up with all my crap and bitching about the Lakers. Because she knows way more about basketball than she should. Thank you, guys. Let's all grab a drink.